What's going on, people? This is DumberOrange927, and here today, guys, I'm presenting you another video. But today, guys, I want to show you, as much as I have love and true faith for Halo, there are some things I believe 343 are doing that are sort of screwing up the Halo franchise. And in this video, I would like to express them. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please post in the comments below some of your thoughts, and yeah, let's get started. First off, I would like to get started on, there are a few things. One, the failed launch of the MCC. Two, the removal of split screen. And three, some of the things that they should add, yet they don't for some dumb reason. Now, we'll get started with the MCC. Now, no big secret. The MCC has been a devastation, okay? I tried to defend it, but it's just the truth. The game was devastating, you know, with its failed launch, and it was just a shame. It was such wasted opportunity. You know, the idea was revolutionary. The idea of porting 4 games onto one disc with a menu interface, it was a great idea, yet it was so failed executed, probably because dang Microsoft tried to push the date. Now, I'd be fine with the failed launch overall. Okay, I'd still be mad, but I'd be fine if there was 2 things 343 would have done. One, they needed to admit to the failed launch. Every single update, it says, oh, we're fixing minor bugs and stuff. You know, it's not saying, hey, we're fixing the MCC. Because then all the new people who haven't bought the game yet, or, you know, just rented it, but want to buy it or something, they go like, wait, what's that supposed to mean? Is the game, like, broken or something? But no, they say it's just minor bug fixes, and they're like, oh, every game has that. So, you know, that's half the issue, and the other issue is, which is more important, it's the fact that it took so long for them to finally fix it. It took them 6 months. 6 months. That is unacceptable. Okay, not even, like, Battlefield 4 didn't take that long to fix. And here's the other thing. They need to fix the MCC, and it takes them 6 months, yet they have the crap days to release the Halo 5 beta and just have everyone pay attention to that. They should have delayed the beta and then have the dang MCC fixed. You know, delay the beta by a month. You know, I think that would still give you enough time. But no, instead they commit all that time to just promoting the beta instead of actually fixing the MCC. And even if it's made by a different company, like many have speculated, it's still your responsibility. You promoted the game. You advertised it to being this big thing. And one thing I hate, okay, I'm glad that the game is in a launch state now, but that doesn't make up, and it's too little too late. Not to mention that I hate how some members of the community are like so, like, don't get me wrong, I'm happy, but some literally try to act like 343 did us a favor by fixing it. You know, they're like, I'm glad how they committed so much effort into giving the fans what they wanted. That effort is truly great. And here's what I have to say to that. If you hadn't committed to giving us what we wanted after we already paid for it, you would have been sued. Like, why don't people understand that they didn't do us any favor by fixing it? They simply did the bare minimum. Okay, and I don't want that MCC just fixed. I want it saved. I want it to continue to thrive. Because the scary thing is that, first off, what's going to happen when everyone goes back to school? Because, you know, that's going to hurt population. And then the more important thing, which is even scarier, what's going to happen to the MCC after Halo 5 releases? You know, like, at that point, I feel by the time Halo 5 releases, the MCC is going to be a distant memory. And I don't want that. You know, I get there are so many people who just want to forget about this failure, but I'm not ready to let go because I had so much love for each of these games. These were the beginnings of this. 343 said themselves it was supposed to be a gift to the fans, and obviously we disappointed them. They say that in quote, and you are right. Okay, and as much as I am proud to the fact that you actually came to a mission, how is that any use if you just let it sit here? 343, if you have true love for the MCC, if you truly wanted to give a gift to the Halo fans, then please commit effort into not only fixing the MCC, because there are still many issues with it right now, with bugs and lag occasionally because of low populations, as well as just some of the issues, because I said it was in a launch state. It's not in a great condition yet. But as well as I want the MCC saved. I want it to be saved. You know, so I'm begging you, 343, please save the MCC. So yeah, that's, you know, like, please just, you know, commit some effort. I don't even care if you have to wait till Halo 5 already releases. Just give the MCC full support. Add more playlists. The Action Sack playlist is a great step in the right direction, but expand on it. You know, so please, just do that. So next, we're gonna move on to the removal of split screen with Halo 5. The split screen has been a great element of Halo since day one. And, you know, it's... how to explain? What the crap? 343, why? Just, why? Like, I understand your reasonings saying about the engine and blah 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 and the frame rate, but could you... okay, I understand that for multiplayer, because I get it. Multiplayer with the mix of 60 FPS, 30 FPS, it'd be a bit confusing. You know, but come on. Come on, just seriously, like, could you at least do it for campaign? I'm pretty sure Battlefront can do it with their sick A graphics. Why can't you? Okay? Like, you know, it's kind of showing bad things. Okay, I don't believe the removal of split screen for you guys were intentional, because, you know, that'd just be stupid. I don't think you guys would go like... I don't think 343 would just go like, would just remove it for the heck of it. If that's the case, then that's so because of Microsoft's intentions to... they do this new thing now called, I forget what it's called, but they encourage you to buy 2 Xboxes, so, again, more money, and they actually have this program where it allows 2 different Xboxes to play the same games, which nowadays is usually used for friends that don't even live near each other, but it's supposed to be made for a family and stuff. But if that's the case, that's really bad. Okay, I'm really mad at it. And now there is one benefit to this: the removal of split screen. You know, okay, this was unintentional, but it is a benefit. It could potentially bring more people back to the MCC, because you have to consider, when people are going to be playing Halo, or just games, like the MCC has now basically been the last good game with split screen so far, because the only games that have really done split screen anymore is Halo and Call of Duty. And even then, with Call of Duty isn't really the best split screen experience, unfortunately. Because really, to be honest, you're not really doing anything to really coordinate with each other or anything. You're really just, it's kind of just shooting with a friend rather than actual coordination, rather than an actual kind of experience. You know, with Halo, there's so much more creative stuff you can do. Again, Action Stack and the campaign, having the co-op feature, which is really cool because, you know, and again, with the TTKs being higher, it kind of allows more options, and, you know, you can go like, hey, I'll drive the Warlock and you can operate the gunner seat. You know, there are many more things you can really do with that. And that's kind of the thing. So yeah, you know, that's why I believe split screen. It's just bad that split screen just hasn't really. So many games are removing it, and I wouldn't mind a few games, but with Halo, it's just a big thing. To a lot of people, that's a game breaker. That's a, you know, like that's gonna convince them not to buy it. Because, you know, there are some people who exclusively buy Halo for split screen. Because, again, it's like one of the only good split screen experiences. But now, with Call of Duty and Battlefront having it, they're gonna be more turned to those games. You know? Now, is the boycotting a bit ridiculous? Yes, but I'm not really getting into that. And then the third thing that I'm beginning to hate. They're removing so many cool elements of Halo. Like, think of it. Playable elites. Firefight. Dang, you know, theater for campaign. They better bring that for Halo 5, I swear to you, but... as well as some other cool features. You know, Forge was a lot better in the past. Now, maybe Halo 5 Forge will be really good, since Halo 2 Anniversary Forge was pretty dang good, but... hopefully it will, but... you know, why is it that, you know, dang, like, so much stuff has been removed? They can have Warzone and Spartan and stuff with Firefight. Like, they don't have to remove stuff just because they're doing another idea. Again, more content means more replay value, which leads to better longevity. You know, why is it that people... game companies and developers have so much against adding more content than what they consider to be the bare minimum? You know, like, I'm getting sick of it. You know, what happened? Like, if 343, please, if you want to revive Halo, then give people many reasons to buy it. Bring all the best elements of Halo and put it all in a game. Which could have been Halo 5, but now it's a bit too late for that. Maybe you could bring in... but wait, it's not too late. 343, please. Bring back playable elites. Bring back, you know, bring back, Firefight. You know, I'm pretty sure you're capable of that. Come on, like, you know, it's a perfect opportunity. You know... like, are you just gonna sit here and allow just certain things to happen that hurts the series? Come on, 343, you're better than that. And just to mention, it's just the fact, like, you know, like, by having all this content removed, it's also doing one thing that really makes me disappointed. It doesn't look like it's fully taking advantage of next-gen capabilities. Again, like, so many games nowadays have not truly felt like next-gen. Destiny wasn't next-gen to me. Titanfall wasn't. Advanced Warfare wasn't. And even Black Ops 3, I even kind of made a few videos in the past explaining why in my mind it wasn't truly a next-gen game. And with Halo 5... with the exception of Warzone and maybe a bigger scale campaign, there is nothing in the game that feels next-gen to me. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, I understand certain things. You know, I get that it can't be too chaotic. They want it to be more gradual. But please, 343, think. Think of so many things you could do. You know, and if you want the main Halos to be more consistent to the originals, then fine. No problem, okay? If you want Halo 5 to be Halo 5 and, you know, kind of be like Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4 and Reach and whatever, like, you know, just sticking to kind of the 360 formula, but just adding some new next-gen features then and modes, then fine, okay? I'm fine with that. But if you're going to do that, then make spin-off Halos. Make Halos that truly have next-gen power. Think, okay, like, you know, I want some cool crap in here. I want some cool dynamic environments. I want cool, we can't just talk about what we like and don't like. We gotta talk about what would be cool. So make this in a spin-off Halo. I want I want to drive around in an elephant. I want to be able to, for once in Halo, for the first time ever, I want to be able to pilot a Scarab. That's right, those big walker things in Halo 3 you get to fight. Yeah, I want to pilot one of them. And not just pilot one, but I want to use that one to challenge 4 Scarabs. And while I'm doing that, my team has to get supportive stuff with Scorpions and Hornets. And they have to escort me to this cool base where I have to, blow up this Foreigner Citadel. And not just that, but I want to freaking have some cool dynamic stuff with, I want some cool dynamic stuff. I want not just playable elites again, I want playable Promethean soldiers. I want playable brutes. And also, another cool thing they should add. You know what? Also, I want space combat. That's right, one of those failed opportunities they did in Halo Reach? That's right, they need to freaking bring it. I want dang space combat Halo mode where you get to fly around in Banshees and Sabres trying to board enemy ships with Pelicans and Phantoms and sabotaging stuff. Imagine that, like Battlefront 2 but next gen and with Halo. That'd be cool stuff. And overall, that's the point. The point is that maybe the main Halos can stay its standard stuff, its standard formula. But it's time for other games, other Halo games, spin-offs, and also future Halos after Halo 6. For backstories, spin-offs, prequels, have it fully take advantage of the next-gen capabilities. I want a dang Halo Wars, except it's first person. All this cool crap will truly show the masterpiece that it could be. And while doing this, it will allow more and more content. Customization from Halo Reach, they need to add that. And also have cool stuff where your Spartan could be customized to have cool battle damage. And not to mention cool stuff with prosthetic arms. And maybe better yet, maybe you could even have elites customizable to full power. The cool stuff. Also, what? With Scarabs, again, I want a dang space combat. I want dang dynamic elements. Midship. If they remake a midship again in a spin-off of Halo, I want it where there's a gravity button that can turn off gravity. And the only way you can move around if they bring back the mobility is with dang thruster packs. As well as not just that, but I want cool crap. I want a dang Halo to truly take advantage of next gen. And you know what? I want open world Halo. I want a type of Halo open world campaign that Destiny advertised, but ultimately, sissied out of the last year. I want cool stuff like that. I want a dang, I'm getting tired of missions. I want a dang open world where you can interact with other people. If they're gonna make online connectivity a cool thing, then truly have Halo have such opportunities. I want dang reputations. I want to truly have Halo be amazing and a masterpiece. And I want some lore games that tells the lore. I want a game about playing as Covenant, playing as an elite. Why not get a game about the Covenant perspective, And not just that, I want an ODST too. I want a dang 32v32 Halo, where you get ODST versus the brutes. That's a good opportunity to have playable brutes, where you can do ODSTs versus brutes, and the ODSTs get all the cool human stuff, while the brutes get cool stuff like brute choppers and wraiths, and even adding some new vehicles. And maybe some of the special abilities could be I don't know, maybe they could have something cool with one guy playing as a brute chieftain with an awesome big gravity hammer that can not only just knock things over, but can also EMP vehicles. I want cool crap, and I want it now. I want dang anti-air raids to be playable. I want Wolverines. I want Cobras. I want to fly a dang Vulture from Halo Wars. I want all this cool crap. And only then, if they truly take advantage of next gen for any future Halo after Halo 6, then truly Halo will become
the revolutionary masterpiece that we know it can be. And only then, if it truly takes full advantage of this and truly brings back what we love and makes it fully next gen, only then will Halo be the king of the FPS. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this, please subscribe and like this video up. And stay tuned for more content. This is Dumb Orange 927. Peace out.